Greetings. Greetings. It's me. So I just realized while I was sitting here that for the past 2 days that I've been recording or 3 days that I've been recording, the sun has actually been setting. And I really feel like that is representative of a certain cycle that we're closing out in our life. I feel like the sun is setting on a cycle because every time that I come outside to record this video, especially for the past 2 days, it's been like 4:30 p.m. and the sun is starting to set. Like literally like 45 minutes from now, it's going to be dark. And it's very symbolic in all of our lives. I can just feel the energy right now that this is so on point. That there is a cycle that we're closing up. And this is not what the video is about, but I do want to discuss this briefly. That this has been a really rough cycle, and I'm kind of trying not to get emotional right now. But this has been a really, really intense cycle for all of us. And for a long time, everybody's been going through different, struggles or wounds that they've been dealing with in whatever areas of their life. And this is the end. Thank goodness, right? This is the end. But this is also a time to really look at those last residual fears that we're feeling as we move into a new cycle and end the cycle in peace. Because I also noticed that it's so quiet when I do this. It's so quiet. There's so much peace. And it just really is symbolic that at least there will be a peaceful ending to some degree of the cycle that's been incredibly vicious from my experience. If you didn't look at my video, I'll add the link up here. Hold my fingers in the right place so that you can watch my video with the purple rose that says immunity, the secret I kept from everybody, which discuss briefly some of the things that I experienced, and not even in full detail, but the things that I do discuss they're very intense and extreme, and it's been in extreme times. And we don't know what's going to happen next week, but there's going to be a lot of change. And today was interesting, but it's quiet and there's peace and the sun is setting and it's the end of a cycle. So moving on. So I wanted to make this video because the true topic of this video was supposed to be about security. And it's interesting because that actually goes along with what I was just discussing. How we've probably been made to feel, especially in North America, that we have no security right now. No security. And how we actually can overlook the security that we have, how we have misplaced our security into others. And I actually wanted to get into this word, but it's okay. Another time. I'll do a short clip on it. But right now, let's just talk about security as we understand. Security sometimes could be seen as money or a home or people or anything outside of ourselves, or the government, feeling secure with the government, feeling secure because, the Republicans run, or feeling secure because the Democrats won, or feeling secure for any reason that has to do with outside of yourself. And the reality is the day that everything was crashing in everybody's minds and I was just in peace, actually I was ecstatic. A woman asked me, how am I so happy? Oh my gosh, you're so happy. The world is on fire. And the reality is a long time ago, because of all of the extreme things that I experienced and I lived in an alternate reality that you guys didn't get to experience because a lot of people don't have the knowledge that I have, and a lot of people don't put it to use. They're not active and practice it every day and live it and breathe it. So I was living in an alternate reality that was not peaceful. So I had to learn I understood a long time ago, years ago, that security is not with the so-called government. Security is not with my family. Security is not in a home, because I lost all of those things. And I had to learn that security is within. My mental security, my health security, That's what security is for me. And that's what it should be for everyone, because all you have is you. You come in this world, unless you had a twin, by yourself, and you leave in this world, even if you have a twin, by yourself. And you came out one at a time anyway, right? So essentially, you're on this journey alone, and your path is unique to you. And I think there's been a lot of manipulation and illusion associated with security being outside of ourselves. And when we look at, because the COVID cycle, or the global shutdown, as I like to call it, was the first break that what made people go crazy to make you realize that your job is not creating security for you. Your job isn't security. And a lot of people killed themselves, and a lot of people died during that time. Suicide rates were really high. And that's because people had false senses of security. So the gift that I've been given, which was disguised as a curse, is that no matter what is going on in this world, I am secure because I have contentment and peace within me. I have silence and stillness within me. And the woman on LinkedIn, I agree with everything she said. But the one thing I don't agree with is security is an illusion. It is not an illusion. Security outside of yourself is an illusion. Thinking that you're secure because of a relationship, etc., that's the illusion. And what we found out first that our jobs were illusions. That wasn't a false insecurity. We also found out later that our relationships were not security, because a lot of people got divorced. Our friendships were our security. The groups of people that we hung out want security. Our communities don't provide security. And now, once again, we're finding out again, another time, because we've already found out 1,000 realizations that the de facto government is not security. Been trying to tell people that for a long time. All you have is you. If everything falls apart, you are the one that is left standing. And how you move forward and the quality that you move forward is the quality and the state of your being. That is what determines security. That is what stability is. And I used to be so upset going through so many things that were so harsh on me. And it felt awful. And I really had to learn how to be happy no matter what is going on around me. No matter if my house is on fire. No matter if I'm in a Walmart and it's getting shot up, which actually happened. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to choose calm. I'm going to choose peace. And that doesn't mean being light and love, like we discussed the other day. It means understanding that I have an unshakable stableness. I wanted to say I don't know. That's not a word. I have an unshakable foundation within that cannot be shaken, to the point that I am a safe place for myself. And that means that I'm a safe place for other people, because my mind is still. My insides are still. I can achieve silence. I can achieve peace no matter what's going on, even if I don't like what's going on. And I think that's what we're moving into. That's what we should be moving into. And I invite you to really contemplate the fact that everything that's fell apart, whatever it is in your life, this is the time to really question and look at the shadows in your mind, or the sadness that you're experiencing, and ask yourself, do you feel stable within? Do you feel peace within? Is there a lot of obstacles psychologically in your mind to achieving that peace? And really contemplate that, and contemplate your fears and just everything that's happened, and how have you handled it? Because as far as rebuilding, because when anything is destroyed, we have the opportunity to rebuild something better. Every step that you take now moving forward is a choice to move in peace and contentment, or a choice to move in chaos and destruction. Of course, you can bring those two together because some people need to be dealt with in certain ways, but that's another topic. However, to be a solid pillar in a community, you have to have peace. To make right decisions from a place of calm is to create the best foundations, to make the best decisions, and to choose from a place of chaos psychologically is when we make the worst decisions. So I invite you to learn how to become solid, learn how to become stable mentally, and understand that security isn't illusion. The only illusion that is secured, that is the only illusion that exists when it comes to the word security is when it's outside of yourself. You are the security. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Invest in your health. And all will be well. So, of course, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about my book, which is called Mastering Love Through Mastering You, which is a book that helps teach solid foundations and help build solid foundations with inspiration, affirmations, etc., and also lots of astrological information, many gifts and gems in this book to help you understand how to create a world of peace within yourself and learn how to master yourself from a foundational piece of information, well, multiple pieces of information that I bring together and I guess blend into one. Forgive the talk, y'all. We're 3 weeks in the Mercury retrograde shadow and I'm being affected. I always get affected early. But yeah, so the book is available on Amazon.com. It's also available on Etsy, my website. I'm changing the domain right now. I transferred my domain off of a site to go to a better site, and there's all these errors. So I'm just going with the flow. So until then, if you want a soft cover, you can get it from Amazon. If you want the ebook, you can get it off of Etsy. I also have the consultation, which you can book if you want to do the consultation. And then I have the workshop that is called Master Diamond Mind. And that is a 2-month program that is available on my, not on my Etsy. It's on, if you go down to the video and I'll link it here, there's a place where you can purchase it. But if you want more information about consultations in general, what they entail, because the program has the consultation within it, but it's so much more value in the actual workshop than it is in a consultation. Both pieces are very valuable, but the consultation is 2 months worth of just loaded information, and it's just going to be so profound. All profound, but the consultation that's outside of the program is more like an initiation into the energy that sets you up. But the program it's that and more. So there's that. So you just have to make up your mind what you want to do. On my Etsy, when you purchase a consultation, you get the book included with the consultation. So if you do want to do the consultation and you want the book, purchase it off the Etsy, but it's the ebook. So you have to keep that in mind. Thank you so much for listening. Another 13 again. Woo! It's a change, y'all. Rebirth. I wish you all the peace. I wish you all the contentment. Much love, much fulfillment. And thank you for listening.